The Southern Ocean, also known as the Antarctic Ocean, is one of the 5 great ocean basins on Earth. It was formed around 34 million years ago when Antarctica and South America drifted apart, creating the Drake Passage. This makes it the youngest ocean basin on Earth. Today, it is the only ocean that flows around the globe uninterrupted by land, encircling Antarctica like a moat. As the primary mixing zone between the world's major oceans, the Southern Ocean plays an important role in the circulation of water around the globe. It also plays a key role in regulating the Earth's climate through its currents, seasonal sea ice, and by absorbing heat and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. Antarctic Ocean comprises the southernmost waters of the world ocean, generally taken to be south of 60 degrees south latitude and encircling Antarctica. With a size of 21,960,000 square kilometers, 8,480,000 square miles, it is the second smallest of the 5 principal oceanic divisions, smaller than the Pacific, Atlantic and Indian Oceans, and larger than the Arctic Ocean. By way of his voyages in the 1770s, James Cook proved that waters encompassed the southern latitudes of the globe. Yet, geographers have often disagreed on whether the Southern Ocean should be defined as a body of water bound by the seasonally fluctuating Antarctic convergence, an oceanic zone where cold, northward flowing waters from the Antarctic mix with warmer subantarctic waters, or not defined at all, with its waters instead treated as the southern limits of the Pacific, Atlantic, and Indian Oceans. The International Hydrographic Organization, IHO, finally settled the debate after the full importance of Southern Ocean overturning circulation had been ascertained, and the term Southern Ocean now defines the body of water which lies south of the northern limit of that circulation. The Southern Ocean overturning circulation is important because it makes up the second half of the global thermohaline circulation, after the better-known Atlantic Meridional Overturning Circulation, AMOC. Much like AMOC, it has also been substantially affected by climate change, in ways that have increased ocean stratification and which may also result in the circulation substantially slowing or even passing a tipping point and collapsing outright. The latter would have adverse impacts on global weather and the function of marine ecosystems here, unfolding over centuries. The ongoing warming is already changing marine ecosystems here. The Southern Ocean, also called the Antarctic Ocean, encircles the continent of Antarctica and extends roughly from the coast of Antarctica to the 60 degrees south latitude, where it meets the Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. This ocean is unique because it is defined by the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, which flows continuously around Antarctica, connecting the world's oceans and serving as a major driver of global ocean circulation. The Southern Ocean is cold, icy, and remote, with sea ice that expands in winter and retreats in summer. It is home to unique marine ecosystems, including krill, penguins, seals, and whales. Despite its harsh conditions, this ocean plays a critical role in regulating Earth's climate by absorbing carbon dioxide and heat. Unlike other oceans, the Southern Ocean does not contain sovereign countries within its waters. However, it borders the continent of Antarctica, which is claimed in parts by multiple nations. There are no countries in the Antarctic Ocean, also called the Southern Ocean. Antarctica is a continent, not a country, and it does not belong to any nation in the traditional sense. However, several countries have territorial claims in Antarctica and surrounding Southern Ocean areas, governed by the Antarctic Treaty System. North of the convergence, the Southern Ocean meets the South Atlantic, Indian, and Pacific Oceans. Here, the cold waters of the Southern Ocean mingle with the relatively warmer waters of the oceans to the north. Cold water from the south meets warmer water from the north, and because cold water is heavier, it sinks below. South of the Antarctic convergence there is also a zone of wind-driven upwelling, where water rises from the depths bringing nutrients to the surface. These nutrients act as a fertilizer for the ocean, and when they're combined with sunlight, marine life flourishes. This makes the Antarctic convergence an area of great productivity, providing nourishment for a diversity of albatross, petrels and other seabirds. The Antarctic Ocean, also known as the Southern Ocean, is the southernmost expanse of the world's oceans, encircling the continent of Antarctica and connecting the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans. Unique among Earth's oceans, it serves as a critical hub for global ocean circulation, climate regulation, and marine biodiversity. Despite its remote and extreme environment, the Southern Ocean plays a pivotal role in sustaining life and regulating planetary systems, making it one of the most important and fascinating oceans on Earth. Covering approximately 20 million square kilometers, the Antarctic Ocean is the fourth largest ocean on the planet. Its waters are extraordinarily deep, averaging 4,000 meters, with the deepest point exceeding 7,200 meters in regions like the South Sandwich Trench. The seafloor is a complex landscape of ridges, trenches, basins, and plateaus, shaped by tectonic activity, glacial movement, and volcanic processes. Numerous islands including South Georgia, the South Sandwich Islands, and the South Orkneys emerge from these waters, providing critical habitats for wildlife. A defining feature of the Antarctic Ocean is the Antarctic Circumpolar Current, ACC. Flowing continuously from west to east around the continent, the ACC transports an estimated 135 million cubic meters of water per second, isolating Antarctica's cold waters from the warmer subtropical seas. This current regulates global heat distribution and drives nutrient upwelling, which fuels rich marine ecosystems. The Antarctic Convergence, or polar front, marks the region where cold Antarctic waters meet warmer subantarctic waters. This mixing zone is a hotspot of biological productivity, supporting abundant phytoplankton blooms that form the base of the food web. Seasonal sea ice, expanding to more than 18 million square kilometers in winter and retreating during summer, further influences ocean dynamics, climate, and marine habitats. The Antarctic Ocean is characterized by extreme cold, high winds, and rapid seasonal changes. Sea surface temperatures range from 2 degrees C to 2 degrees Celsius, while deeper waters remain below freezing due to high salinity. The region experiences powerful storms nicknamed the Roaring Forties and Furious Fifties, which generate massive waves and facilitate vertical mixing of water layers. The ocean also plays a critical role in the global carbon cycle, absorbing significant amounts of atmospheric carbon dioxide. Cold Antarctic waters are particularly effective at sequestering carbon, making the Southern Ocean essential for mitigating climate change. Seasonal productivity surges during the austral summer, driven by long daylight hours and melting sea ice, supporting dense populations of phytoplankton and sustaining the entire marine food chain. Life in the Antarctic Ocean is adapted to its harsh, icy environment. Krill, Euphausia superba, are the cornerstone of the ecosystem, forming massive swarms that feed penguins, whales, seals, and seabirds. Fish species, such as icefish, produce antifreeze proteins to survive sub-zero temperatures, while benthic organisms thrive in deep, cold waters. Penguins including emperor and adelie species rely on sea ice and open waters to feed and breed, while seals such as Weddell, leopard, and crab-eater seals dominate the coastal areas. Migratory whales, including blue, humpback, and orca, frequent these waters during summer months to feed. Seabirds like albatrosses and petrels nest on subantarctic islands, depending on nutrient-rich waters for survival. The Antarctic Ocean's ecosystems are tightly interconnected, meaning disruptions such as overfishing can ripple across the entire food web. Beneath the surface, the Antarctic Ocean conceals a remarkable geological landscape. Submarine trenches, ridges, and basins tell the story of tectonic activity and glaciation over millions of years. The South Sandwich Trench, one of the ocean's deepest points, is associated with volcanic activity and island formation. Shallow continental shelves, in some places over 1,000 kilometers wide, provide rich habitats for benthic life. Glacial processes have carved subglacial lakes and valleys, while sediment deposition from Antarctica's massive ice sheets enriches marine ecosystems. These geological features influence water circulation, nutrient distribution, and even microbial life in extreme, isolated environments. The Antarctic Ocean is host to several phenomena not seen elsewhere. Polynyas, areas of open water surrounded by sea ice that support marine life during winter. Antarctic bottom water formation, cold, dense water sinks to the deep ocean, replenishing oxygen and nutrients worldwide. Seasonal sea ice dynamics, expanding and retreating ice influences global albedo, ocean circulation, and marine habitats. Auroras and polar night, long periods of darkness and continuous daylight affect biological rhythms and research activities. These phenomena make the Southern Ocean a unique laboratory for studying climate, marine biology, and extreme environments. Humans have been exploring the Antarctic Ocean for centuries, initially exploiting resources through whaling and sealing. Overexploitation led to drastic declines in whale and seal populations, highlighting the ocean's fragility. Today, the Antarctic Treaty System and the Commission for the Conservation of Antarctic Marine Living Resources, CAMELR, regulate human activity, emphasizing scientific research and environmental protection. Research stations such as McMurdo, Rothera, and Palmer provide year-round monitoring of ocean currents, ice dynamics, and biodiversity. Satellites, submersibles, and autonomous underwater vehicles allow scientists to study inaccessible areas, revealing trends in climate change, sea ice loss, and ecosystem shifts. Research in the Antarctic Ocean also offers insights into evolutionary adaptations of life in extreme conditions and potential applications in biotechnology. Despite its isolation, the Antarctic Ocean faces significant threats. Climate change, rising sea temperatures and melting ice shelves disrupt ecosystems and contribute to sea level rise. Overfishing, targeted harvesting of krill and toothfish risks destabilizing the food web. Pollution, microplastics and chemical contaminants have been detected even in remote waters. Invasive species, human activity introduces non-native species that can outcompete native organisms. Ocean acidification, increased CO2 levels threaten calcifying organisms essential to the food web. Efforts to mitigate these threats include marine protected areas, sustainable fisheries, and international cooperation through CAMELR and the Antarctic Treaty. The Southern Ocean is home to life that thrives in extreme conditions. Antarctic icefish, which lack hemoglobin, survive in oxygen-rich sub-zero waters, while krill slow their metabolism to endure long winters under ice. Subglacial microbial life exists in total darkness and near freezing temperatures, demonstrating nature's resilience and offering analogs for extraterrestrial life. Benthic ecosystems host sponges, starfish, and sea cucumbers adapted to deep, cold waters. These extreme life forms highlight the ocean's unique ecological complexity and evolutionary ingenuity. The Antarctic Circumpolar Current, ACC, isolates Antarctica while linking global oceans, driving heat, nutrient, and carbon exchange. Antarctic bottom water formation replenishes deep oceans with oxygen and nutrients, sustaining deep-sea ecosystems and sequestering carbon for centuries. Interactions between sea ice, ocean currents, and atmospheric patterns influence global climate, affecting El Niño events, polar vortex dynamics, and storm intensity across continents. Changes in the Southern Ocean therefore have far-reaching consequences for climate stability worldwide. Though uninhabited, the Antarctic Ocean holds cultural and geopolitical importance. Scientific exploration, a hub for international collaboration, providing vital climate and ecological data. International governance, the Antarctic Treaty System preserves peace, science, and conservation. Maritime routes and resources, potential shipping routes and fisheries are emerging, raising ecological and geopolitical considerations. The Antarctic Ocean serves as a model for global cooperation in managing shared, fragile resources. The Antarctic Ocean's future is shaped by climate change, human activity, and global policy. Rising temperatures threaten ice shelves and ocean circulation, while overfishing and pollution jeopardize ecosystems. Technological advances, including autonomous drones, deep-sea submersibles, and AI-driven monitoring, enhance our understanding of these remote waters. Protecting the Antarctic Ocean will require continued international cooperation, sustainable resource management, and vigilant scientific research. Its health directly impacts global sea levels, fisheries, and climate stability. The Antarctic Ocean is more than a remote, icy expanse. It is a keystone of Earth's environmental system. From the krill swarms that sustain penguins and whales to the Antarctic circumpolar current that regulates global oceans, this unique ocean connects life, climate, and ecosystems across the planet. Despite human impacts and climate threats, international collaboration and scientific research offer hope for its preservation. Understanding and protecting the Antarctic Ocean ensures the survival of its extraordinary ecosystems and maintains the stability of global climate systems. As both a natural treasure and a global sentinel, the Southern Ocean reflects the interconnectedness of life on Earth and humanity's responsibility to safeguard it. Thank you for watching this video.